All right, guys, so we're right here on a different red carpet. I got my man, Allan Houston, New York Knicks. Allan, how you doing, brother?
I'm blessed, man. Blessed, living life representing Life Camp here today, and just love what Erica Ford is doing and everybody that came out to support.
Yeah, now you don't sing. Everybody else got up here and sing. You don't do a little singing around here?
I stick, one thing that got me to where I am, know yourself. Know what you do and stick to master that.
Oh, I definitely appreciate that. Now, with everything that Erica does, and we were talking about it off camera, how great is it that a corporation like this, a 501c3, after 20 years, this year anniversary, is continually giving back to the community and really making awareness of things that it's such a serious concept that people should understand how important gun violence is and they need to know more about it.
Man, there's so much to be said about it. Erica's been, like you said, she's been doing this for 20 years, but there are some amazing people doing wonderful things in the community, and you may not know. And she's an example not only of that, but of one whose leadership of service has galvanized other people. We're in a world where people kind of want to do their own thing, and they're a little funny about helping other people what they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But Erica's one that everybody knows that it's bigger than her, it's bigger than us, it's bigger than all of it. And it comes down to this. We need to protect a generation of young people so they can be the best. I have 7 children. My wife and I have 7 children, and we're going on 26 years. And the one thing that God has blessed us with is this passion for allowing them to be in a position where they can be safe and be at their best. And that means physically be safe, but also mentally, emotionally, spiritually, give them support, give them accountability. But the thing that I love about Life Camp, right?
Yep.
When you think of camp, what do you think of?
Going away, going away having my parents not wanting to deal with me for the summer.
And you think of camp as community and training.
Correct.
Right? So we have a generation of young people, we all have, that need community support, accountability, but they need training for life and direction. So this is a way that you bring people together who want to do good, they want to help, but any organizational movement needs structure, right? It needs people who are willing to say, I'll play my role. And that's what Erica and Life Camp is about. And peace is peace, not just peace of walking around your block, but peace of mind, right? And peace of in your soul and spirit. And I like that Life Camp is about all of that, the holistic way of living.
Yeah, and I love everything that you're saying, Dan. And the best thing about her name is the acronym LIFE, which is love that ignites freedom through education. Because at the end of the day, all the things that you're talking about, unless we educate our youth, what are we doing in our home? Because everybody complains about, well, the politicians do this. You know what? They do, but at the same time, it has to start with us.
Yeah.
Because we're the ones that educate our youth and going out into the world. And we appreciate you for supporting Life Camp. I know Erica does. Of course, Dave as well. Such a great guy. And to have you all here tonight, I think it's a blessing, and it shows the world how important that this charity is.
Yeah.
And on a side note, I have to ask, because everybody's expecting it, 10 years now, you're from a generation of amazing players. How do you feel coming back to the Garden? Everything's just back to where it is right now with the loud, the noise, the cheering of the fans, and just being there again and bringing life into New York again.
Well, I've been very fortunate to have experienced it, but I've also been, I think, even more fortunate to see those years of building up to this moment.
Yeah.
Right? I've seen Jim Dolan make his offering to allow Leon Rose, Scott Perry, William Wesley, the whole staff, the whole team, Tibbs. It all comes together when you just put the work in, put the time in, and we're all about one thing. That's about winning. So it's fun to see the outside, but it's also a blessing for me to see how much work it takes, for the players, the coaches, the staff, to put in that energy and effort to get to this point. And we know that New York is an incredible place. There's no place like Madison Square Garden. There's no place like New York.
That's right.
And that's why, when you have these moments, you just lock in, you stay focused, you take it one day at a time.
Yep. And you know what? And close it out. The one thing I love that you said tonight in your speech, between sports and charity work like Life Camp, they all have the same way. It's about winning. It's about putting in the work. It's about putting in the time, and it's about doing the right thing for your family and your friends and people from around the world. And thank you for everything that you're doing with this organization. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
You got it. Guys, this is Allan Houston right here at Par4Peace, presented by Life Camp in Floral Park at the Towers Country Club right here in New York City on FaceTime with Todd Wharton.
Hey, what's going on? This is Allan Houston from the New York Knicks and Fizzle. I'm here to support Erica Ford, Life Camp. She's been doing this for over 20 years, and we just send blessings and peace upon her because she's presenting blessings and peace to the community and other families and youth. Go do it. Keep doing it, E.